Well, I just finished another custom knife order. On this one, the buyer wanted a handmade knife that was based on the PAL RH35 Mark I combat knife. So I tried to do that as closely as I could. Had to make some changes, but it came out pretty good, I think. It's the original, the RH35. It's a pretty interesting looking knife as far as military knives. Out of all of them that I've seen, not that I'm an expert on them by any means, but that looks to be the probably the most useful as like an outdoors or hunting knife. Although there are others that are probably pretty good also, but it has more of that kind of hunting knife shape than the typical military issue knife. And he also wanted it, something that was more robust and rugged than the original, which I did. It's a 1/4 inch thick. Tang goes all the way through, and it's kind of peened on the end there. And stacked leather handle. And I actually didn't realize it until the other day, but I happen to have a PAL RH36, which is more of kind of a K-bar style of knife. But the original RH35 has a similar big aluminum pommel like this, so that was one of the changes I had to make, because I don't really have a way of making a piece like this. So I just did steel on the end there with a black spacer in between, and it also has the colored spacers there on the handle just for decoration. On the original ones, I thought it was red, black, and white, and just kind of dingy colored over the white, because I was looking at pictures of old ones. But now, looking at this one, I think the original RH35 might have just been red and black. But pretty sharp looking anyways, with the white in there. And I actually kind of liked the idea of the handmade version of a military combat knife like that. And it got me thinking about another old vintage knife that I have actually used somewhat, which is pretty well known, which is the Cattaraugus 225Q, which has a bit of a cult following with outdoors types, or at least used to years ago. They're probably kind of rare to come by now. But so while I was at it, I've made another blade. It's basically a handmade version of this one, which is also, if I can get it on camera there, quite a bit more rugged. So I'll be working on that at some point. I got a few other knives I'd like to do first, but I used to carry this around the woods for a little while years ago. Made an old cowhide sheath for it. It actually came with the original sheath when I got the knife, but it was pretty old and beat up, and for some reason they made all of the sheaths for these knives left-handed, and that's just kind of one of the mysteries about it. Why they did that, I don't know, but I've only ever seen and heard of left-handed ones. So anyways, there's that one. Definitely a rugged knife. It's not lightweight, but it definitely will hold up to some use. bit beefier in the handle too compared to the old ones. You know, if the RH35 is anything like this one, it's I mean, it's not a bad feeling handle, but it's pretty slim. This one's definitely better for you know, large or even more average sized hands, I think. But so that's the latest that I've been working on lately. Probably going to tackle some Yakuts next. I actually have a very large Yakut blade that I forged quite a while ago that I'm looking forward to finally finishing. So that's it. Thanks for watching.